Hey everyone, today we're back in the custom pack, and this custom pack is very similar to the sea anemone build I've done recently. I'm not sure if this video is going to come out before the sea anemone. I'm going to try to space them out a week or two in between just because they're so similar, but I had a pack set up with the buy sells with the sea anemone, you know, the typical owl, macaque, but yeah, I did not have the starfish in it at first, and as you saw in the thumbnail, today we're doing the starfish. And the starfish in the star pack is a little bit difficult to get going, or I should say it's a little bit difficult to sustain. It's easy to get, you know, 2 or 3 level 3 cell pets, just kind of ride it out from the beginning, and then eventually find a starfish, put it in, sell those pets, make a big pivot, and then you can kind of go from there. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to sustain the starfish. So basically the starfish, when you sell a level 3 pet, it will buff your team. It'll give stats to your whole team, kind of like a mammoth or an ostrich, right? The buffs go out to the whole team. So the goal is, how can we consistently get level 3 units? And the bonus is, if those level 3 units have over 10 attack, the starfish will triple the stats. So at level 1, it'll give 1/1 to everybody, which isn't that great, but if it has over 10 attack, it'll give a 3/3 buff to everybody. And let's say we can get that starfish to level 2, that's a 6/6 buff to everybody, right? So now you're giving 6/6 to 3 units on your team, which is incredible, right? That's plus 36 in stats. So there's a couple ways to do this, and I focus on a very specific way in this pack, in this build. I'm really looking forward to see what other people do to get a starfish going and sustain the stats. This one is a pretty difficult setup, but once you get it going, it absolutely thrives, and it only takes maybe 3, maybe 4 rounds to get your entire team to 50-50. It is absolutely insane once it gets going, and obviously, as you see here, it involves the owl. So we do a frog swap on an owl just to get a little stats on it. The owl is really tough to get going in the beginning, because not only do you have to run a 4 squad, but the base stats on the owl are a 1/2. So it's pretty much a dead unit. So you pretty much have 2 dead spots when you bring an owl in on your team. Typically when I was building these teams, I would not run a 4 squad until I had a level 2 owl. I would bring the owl in, keep a 5 squad, and just let the rats go. So, incredible setup. Turn 7, we already have a level 2 manta ray. We have a jellyfish that I was hoping to frog swap, like onto the turkey or something I brought in, but unfortunately we already frog swapped onto the owl, so this jellyfish is just going to be stats to carry us, and we're going to have to pivot off him. Now, the manta ray is just here for gold generation. He helps with the build. The owl is crucial. Now, obviously, we want to get the owl to level 3, then we're summoning a level 3 mouse every turn that we can sell, and then the starfish gives us buffs. So how do you get that mouse to 10 attack? With a turkey. And basically you need a level 3 turkey and a level 3 owl and a starfish, and then you're going. So that's why I said it's pretty hard to build up, right? We have 3 hearts, 1 win on turn 7. This game's going to go late. We just lost another life, so we're down to 2 hearts. We got to get better, and we're trying to set up the team. So I bought a platypus because platypus level 3 is one of the best things you can get to pivot to a starfish. But again, it's a really tough investment. But we bring it in, and I sell the jellyfish, which was our 2nd strongest unit on the team. So huge risk, but I ran probably 15 games of this or so, and you'll see we have some incredible bonus clips to show. I was at the point where I didn't care if the games fizzled out. I was losing a ton of games. I just said, I'm going all in. Every game, going all in. If we lose the hearts, we lose the hearts. If it all comes together at the perfect time, the team should take off, and it should happen. So you see these bass come in here, just perfect to level up the platypus. So we're nearing the level 3 owl, and we're nearing a level 3 platypus. So as long as we find the starfish, we're in a great position here. And it's going to be a little awkward. Level 2 turkey. And yeah, we basically have the platypus 3. I thought for a long time on what to throw the chocolate to, but I figured I'll find another chocolate, to throw on the owl. We need to find the starfish. There's our owl. Need to find starfish, and there's 2 chocolates for our turkey level 3. So all we need is a starfish. And we're getting very lucky. Our turkey and our beaver, our platypus and turkey are carrying us. There's a macaque, great unit to have in this build, but we don't have room for it. So there's turkey 3. It's awkward because I don't care about any of the tier 6 level ups. It's pretty funny. I guess we'll take a mongoose. We do care about a mongoose. Long ways to go in the game. Got a big mana ray, so might as well get some coconut while we're waiting for our starfish. And yeah, the coconut's huge. Probably didn't need it considering we have a strong backline, but it's just really big. If we can survive here, look, that rat had 12 attack. It's perfect. Don't even care about chocolates. I freeze a chocolate because I'm like, okay, we got to find a starfish. So unfortunately, we need the mana ray, the owl. We don't need the mana ray, but the mana ray is such good gold generation. It makes sense to keep. So mana ray, owl, and turkey has to stay. So unfortunately, I couldn't bring this I guess I could have brought the starfish in and then sold and wasted one of these, but I decided to sell. Sell the duck, we'll get the health, and then we can bring in the starfish. And our beaver has 18 attack, so that immediately gives a 3/3 buff on everyone. But if we can get the starfish to level 2, and sorry the units are stacked on top of each other, it bugs out all the time. So there's the sell, there's the stats. And because we saw this crow here, we could buy sell the crow and get our starfish level 2. So the whole team is set up now. Every turn we get the level 3 mouse, the turkey gives it attack, we sell it, and we get plus 6/6 on these 3 units. So that's plus 36 stats in total. The only other thing we're trying to do is freeze every single anteater we see and every pill bug we see, or pill. Because if we can get an anteater pill in between every round after selling our mouse, then we get another 6/6 buff. So we basically get plus 72 in stats total, right? So right now, just rolling for a pill, and luckily with 4 gold left, we find one. So take the anteater, pill it, 10 attack. Let's see, mana rays at 25-25, 31-31. I mean, the stats are just incredible. Just huge power spikes every game. Unfortunately, stuck with a 4 squad. Still get the coconut. And look, stats are good. Stats are really good. Level 3 mouse, 12 attack. Might as well push the starfish 3. We do not need starfish 3. I'm just going to point that out, but I realized, alright, well, I've done it. At this point, I already knew I've done it, right, in the game. I know it's hard to tell, but I've realized I've done it, so I'm just going to use every chocolate. I'm not going to use gold efficiently. We're just going to, like, the team's going to get there in no time. Last turn, our mana ray was at 25-25, right? So if we find another anteater pill, that mana ray is going to get to 50-50 this turn. But we'll take the level 3 starfish. We'll take the coconut. And if you've seen some of my videos before, you know I have an unhealthy obsession with the new item called the Konpeito, which will transform the pet into a higher tier pet. So basically, if you set up a big scaling team or team similar to this, and you kind of hit a wall where you don't need the scaling anymore, which we're about to run into, you can start transforming your team into something else. And at first, when I was running this pack, I didn't have... Leopard is like the only in-battle ability kind of unit I have that would be really good to Konpeito into. Everything else is like not that helpful. So you'll see in the bonus clips, I eventually changed that after this run because I was like, okay, I could have had a lot more fun with this. This is only 6 wins. We have multiple rounds. Our team's maxed out. So immediately we don't need the mice anymore. And we Konpeito into another level 3 mana ray. So what is that? We get plus 18 gold now? We're going to start with 28 gold, I think. And look, the stats are so far ahead. It's only turn 14. Like, our team's 50. It's only 4 squad, but it's just ridiculous. Oh, we got plus 12 gold. So 22 total. So I figure, all right, let's just get equipment on everything. Might as well, and just search for more Konpeitos. Literally, when you get to the point where you don't even need chocolates on your team anymore, when you're not buying chocolates and you're not buying food, you know your team has done it, right? So we need a Konpeito. I could have used the turkey to bring in another unit, but I was like, this team's so strong, I don't need a 5th unit. Like, it's just might as well keep the mana rays. We're gonna go for the leopard. That's why I froze the Water of Youth. And look, good team, but we barely still scrape by. So Water of Youth, get a mammoth. We might get a lot of mammoth. So 1 mammoth. What was that? Our 3rd Water of Youth. So it took what, like 2 Konpeitos and 3 Water of Youths, and we got a leopard. So that wasn't too bad actually. That was great RNG. More than happy with that. And I should be using every lasagna I see on this Starfish, but I just want more Konpeitos. And I figure I had 5 gold left. I was gonna get 6 gold from the mana ray, so I was like, okay, it's definitely worth just holding on to the Konpeito, even though freezing it at 5 gold is kind of weird. And yeah, our leopard does work. Their lynx doesn't really hurt us. Cleanup's easy. And you saw this convincing win. At this point, I was like, alright, well, this game's a joke. I made a mockery of it. So let's see what else we can get. And yeah, I'm sure you saw it in the thumbnail. You're like, oh, he's so focused on the whole Starfish bonus. Yeah, it's a 3-squad win. That Starfish is going away. It's a Starfish video, but we don't win with the Starfish in the main run. We will win with the Starfish in the bonus clips. But yeah, there it goes. And we get a mammoth. Don't really care about the mammoth, but whatever. 3 50-50 units, one of them's a leopard. We break some melons, we get 1 kill. That's all we really need, right? They have 49 attack, so it's just the perfect break point. We still have our melon. It's just an incredibly easy cleanup. And that's how it's done. The Starfish is so ridiculous. Honestly, you just spam games, go for the setup, and you're gonna see, I said I ran about 15 games. You're gonna see these bonus clips and how many games. I got a lot of games where it worked out well. It is very hard to set up, but once it clicks, it's worth all those losses. Just spend the 5-10 minutes, try to set up the game. If it fizzles out, it fizzles out. You'll eventually get a game like this and it pays off. So let's jump right into the bonus. All right, here's a bonus clip where we are on turn 16 with 7 wins, 1 heart. And this is just to show a different setup. We had a German Shepherd setup actually to give the attack, and it literally works out perfect. It's actually easier to set up than the turkey, but unfortunately, it's not as strong as the turkey, right? It could be stronger, technically. But yeah, I just wanted to show the sheer amount of stats we got this turn. This macaque was, what, 28, 24, I think? So there's the pill bug. There's the anteater. There's the pill. There's the anteater. There's the pill. So that was, if my math is correct, that was 108 plus 108 in stats from that Starfish this turn, which is just absolutely ridiculous. So we're gonna hop straight into another bonus clip. The battles aren't too exciting with this one. Alright, turn 14, 7 trophies, 2 hearts left, so a decent position to be in. You can see we're almost done scaling with the Starfish. It's the same exact setup as the main run, but it's going to work out a little bit different because we put in some more units with battle abilities, right? We got some raccoons, some Nurikabes, some silver foxes. Yeah, so we can do some things with this. So at this point, I'm like, all right, Starfish scaling's done. Let's find some Konpeitos, right? I saw the 1 health here and I was like, I have to pill this anteater. It must be done. And there's the Konpeito. Every zebra we get will hit the Starfish, so it is good value. And yeah, level 3 turtle. So that's great. We can leave that up front and Konpeito the rest of the team. See what we get. And I love Konpeitoing the owl first like that because We don't need to run a 4 squad anymore, right? We are because of the mana ray gold, but you'll see in this run, we're going to bring in another unit and we're going to make the team incredibly strong. So, like, don't even need the jelly, but getting the treasure maps going as well. So, like, if we weren't 50-50, we would have for sure gotten 50-50 that turn, right? Because we would have sold that mouse, brought the jelly in, sold it. It's just the perfect setup. So, not quite sure what we want to do here. Just kind of like, all right. See, this time I'm using the food on the Starfish. I'm like, I'm being efficient this turn. I'm not being super reckless. Like, this is a great run, but what do I want to do? Konpeito into an alpaca, which is interesting. Definitely interesting. Where did that... I don't know. That was weird. Replays sometimes are a mind of their own. So, like the Hydra with the turkey, it completely makes sense. Get the alpaca trigger and then figure, okay, let's water a youth, and what do you know? We get another Hydra. It's at 39 health, so give it the lasagna to push it over 40. Now we'll get 4 spawns from this Hydra. Perfect for the back turkey. Another Konpeito. Use it on the mana ray. We get a zebra. And I'm pretty sure I have the zebra achievement already, but man, this would have been a great way to get the zebra achievement, because I remember grinding for the zebra achievement for a while. It was pretty annoying. And I've gotten a lot harder achievements, but for some reason the zebra one, I just remember being like very, very difficult for me. I was hoping for Konpeitos. I really, really wanted to make the zebra something more fun. And yeah, let's see if we get it. I don't actually quite remember. Oh, take the chocolate. Yeah, the Hydras are strong. Freeze the watery youth in case we get another round. Which we might. I'm not sure. Oh, it's the rock. Or the wharf. Oh, the pineapple only deals 2 damage thrice. Huh. That's why the pineapple disappears. Ah, the pineapple disappeared. Oh, we lost all of our Hydras. I don't think it matters, though. Sorry, I'll speed it up. I'm intrigued. Uh-oh. No, we're fine. Yeah, so super fun one. You wouldn't have thought this was a Starfish team looking at it, right? So yeah, a couple more like this that were really fun and interesting. Let's just hop right into it. All right, turn 18, 9 wins, 1 heart. It looks like we've Konpeitoed into an alpaca already. Level 2 alpaca. We still have the owl, turkey, starfish set up, so looks like this will be the last mouse cell. Turkey's at 50. Water of Youth, great. Same thing, going for the level 2 Hydra. And we get the leopard. It's just so great. And this was, yeah, this is the pack with the reindeer and the Hydra. But yeah, it's just so strong. When you can get a team to 50, I mean, this is the late game, but some of the games it'd be like turn 15 I could get to this point, right? So I think these 4 squad teams, considering the sea urchin and the starfish, are incredibly strong now. I mean, I found it very easy with the 4 squad teams to just, I could probably win half the games with that. Forcing the starfish is a different thing. It's all got to work out, but one more bonus clip. All right, final bonus clip, like I said. This is turn 13, and our team's basically at 50-50. I mean, look at it. The starfish sea anemone. I keep calling it sea urchin, I'm sorry. The sea anemone starfish combo is a complete joke. Like, just look at this. It's turn 13. We have a level 2 German Shepherd, a level 2 starfish. It's just... I'm selling a reindeer with 26 attack. I figure, alright, every single pet that showed up in the shop is a sell pet. Every single one. So I was like, alright, the team's getting to 50 on this turn. Let's just take it all. Don't even care about the chocolate. I'm still freezing anteaters. Look at me. I don't need this anteater. It's just so funny. Oh, what a fun team. Oh, I'm sorry. All the sauropods. Oh, that's so much fun. You gotta get like 1 cat in there for a while though with all those sauropods. That'll make a huge difference. Get 1 cat. to scale your sauropods and then switch it out for a while. After a while. Pillbug Anteater to get the extra 4-1, I guess. Or no, it's for the seat. So 36, 37. Yeah, that's worth it still for sure. So yeah, we're actually getting the Starfish. We're getting everybody 50-50 this run, which is nice. And you can see the treasure chest is about to break, so perfect timing to get the sea anemone 50. So like, even at turn 12, the owl was almost 50-50 already, which is just ridiculous. Like, sometimes if you're reaching a 50-50 unit by turn 11, then you've usually funneled all your resources all game into that one unit, and usually have a bunch of like 1-2 monkeys in the back, right? But no. This game, we had near a 50-50 turn 12, and multiple units at like 25-25. And look at the team now. 4 50-50s, 3 with Melon, and a 35-6 Hydra that will spawn 3 Hydra heads that will get 25 attack each. Once again, we are making a complete mockery out of the game. It's just... I'm done running these builds. It's too much. It's too strong. But yeah, if you want to have some fun in custom packs with some really dominant builds, do this. It's very consistent. Just get the owl as soon as you can, and don't even run a 4 squad. Just run a 5 squad with the owl. Get some cell pets in there, and eventually just get the sea anemone. Don't even worry about the starfish. Just go the sea anemone. Do your thing. You'll get there. It's not even close. So yeah, if you hung around this long, I really do appreciate it. I had so much fun running these games. I did it over a couple hours one night, and I had plenty of good runs that could have made multiple videos, and I just kept going. So hence we have this big compilation video. If you made it this long, I really do appreciate it. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Have a fantastic day. We'll catch you in the next one.